What did I do wrong? Well, these I put on top like I did when I built the other ones, the roll cabs. This was supposed to be on the inside to make these 700. Now they're not, so they're not going to reach the end of this wall just here. That's where I wanted them to finish. Then I have a side panel come down the side to the bench. So I have got to take all this apart again, take the unit apart, do it the other way around, make a new back panel, and I'll see you in a minute. So that's that part done, where it's supposed to be, to the edge of this wall, sorry, there, the edge of this wall. I was going to put a side panel down here, but this is quite strong, so the only issue I've got is maybe the middle bowing out a bit, but I could just put a block underneath here so the wall just stop that going in. But I'll see what it's like when I get the doors on. Just got to put a couple of striker plates in here, one either side. I was going to have lift up ones, but I don't know. I'll see how strong these are. These are actually off my kitchen cupboard. Don't tell the missus. Anyway, yeah, I'll try and get the hinge as close to the edge of the door as I can, round about there on either top and bottom. It should be alright, but we'll see. It'll probably drop, but there's plenty of adjustment on these type of hinges. You've got like two-way adjustments, so I'll cut the doors, get the strikers on, and see how we go from there. So catch you back in a minute. Okay, so they don't look bad. Quite like them actually. So these ones are obviously just opening. They're a bit bouncy, and they probably need adjusting later. This door is twisted badly. I didn't realise, but you can see how far I had to pull that hinge out of the top to get it to fit. I was going to leave it, but I'm going to cut another door. You can see by the goes in about, sticks out about 10mm just to get the door to lay flat across there. So I think I'm going to have to cut another one with that. So I'll do that. I still have some the red paint and some black, so that's going to be good. I'm probably not going to paint the inside of the cupboards, just the doors. So it should be enough just to do that. And I'm going to paint this red and this red, and the fronts of these bits red, so then it matches with the black and red theme I've got going on around here with the silver handles. So they should look pretty good. So the next time I will put the camera on is probably finishing up. So yeah, so I won't bore you because you've seen all the painting and rubbing down and everything before. So I'll bring you back when it's done and all this lot's all tidy, and I can put everything away again because it's all over the place now.
The next morning.
So this is where we got to. Made that, obviously, the two top cupboards with doors on, and this little side one. I couldn't build it to make it 3 because there wasn't enough room. So I've just done that one, that one, and that one, and that one. Haven't put a top on it because this is higher than this, but this is the same height as that. It's a full board. What it is, this workbench is out of level, and I didn't realise. This came out of another garage that was down the road, and I just took it out and put it in here. Didn't think nothing of it because it was just for storage, but now it's a problem. I did think about cutting that down so it's level, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have to take this out, cut the legs down and put it to level, but I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to bore you with it. But I did end up putting these on a top hinge instead of the side because it was a bit weighty, the door. So end up cutting some plugs, so I've got to fill those. I put some little sensor lights in here, they last for ages, just charge them up. So they're quite cool, like this one as well. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Still got to put this light up because it is still a bit dark in here. But obviously I've got no power apart from running extension leads. So I'll crack on with that, and I'll bring you back later. Cheers.
2,000 years later.
So we are sort of done. I think I'm finished with this now. Obviously you see me bake these, that one first, and then this one. All turned out really nice. This side, carpentry, all works pretty good. Made this side for the stacking boxes, easy enough to get out instead of dragging everything out. And then I made these overhead storage ones. Just need to get another badge for there. This one was end up being a freebie. I'll put a link in the description from Etsy. Yeah, so I made these overhead. Got lights, sensor lights that come on. Just charge them up. They last for ages. Yeah, so all the most of the stuff's up there now, and in this one as well. And there's less junk on here. I painted the back of the wall. I ran out of satin, that's why I painted the inside of these ones matte black. So I had a tin of matte black, so I painted that back wall matte black. The front of this matte black in the post. Unsure what I'm going to do with that. Might just do a white gloss, easier to clean. And then I made this side for the storage boxes because they was a right pain in the butt to get stuff out. I thought I was going to get 3 wide, but I only end up getting 2 wide. So I've just got a bit of storage in here for whatever. I haven't put a top on it yet, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Plus I've got a big bag of rags that have been cut up, some dust sheets, and I've still got all this stuff here. Chop up what I don't want, anything usable. All I've got left is 2 out of the boards and a few offcuts and a load of scrap. Getting a bit thin on the ground for pallet wood, so I've used all the good stuff for making the tops. All the rest of this is either bent or twisted, so I'm not sure about that. This is another project I'm working on at the moment. It's a toy box. And that's about it. Total cost of this, nothing. It cost me absolutely nothing to make this. It's all the stuff I had here. The handles were from these jobs, these 2 jobs, and you can only buy them in sets of 8, so I ended up with 4 handles left over, so I count them as free. The paint was from these jobs. So yeah, I've used everything up, and this lot cost me nothing, so pretty happy about that. Had a set of LED lights. I put strip light I put under here. They were for nothing. I got given those, and I put the light up here where it was supposed to be in the first place, and it really does light up that half of the garage. There's no power in here, obviously. I have to run extension lead through the windows to get power into here, so it's all good. So that's about it. Next project is going to be I'm making a coffee table with a herringbone top out of pallet wood. Going to use one of these as a base, and I'm going to glue all the pallet wood on top of that, and then put an edge lip around it. So I'll show you a picture of what I've got in my head. I found it on a magazine somewhere, so I'll put the picture here somewhere. So that's about it. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I've looked on the thing, I think it's either 40% or 50% that watch are not actually subscribed. So if you could, it'd help me out, because I'm only a small channel. And yeah, cheers guys, see you later. Ta-da.